Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Kill or Love. So, in the last one, we decided that we were gonna murder this woman named Anna who has been technically terrorizing us. And I'm not very into murdering people, but some people. No, I'm not really into murdering people actually. Even if they are doing all this stuff. I would have gone rogue. I would have gone on the run if I were in this situation, because I don't know. I don't think I could murder anybody and be, able to live with myself after that, no matter how horrible they were to me. So I don't know, it's just a strange thing. Maybe that's only me. I don't know how you all feel. Everyone feels differently, and these people want to murder their captor or whatever. So let's get into this and see how all this drama plays out. Uh, yeah. I wake up with a bitter taste in my mouth. One day we'll look back and laugh? As sure as hell not laughing now. That's a good thought to have. What the? Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up on me like that, Christ. You should laugh as much as you can, you know. It helps reduce stress. It's hard to find things funny with you around. What? Do you have to come here so often? I see you more than enough of you in my dreams. That long, shameful mouth I spent with her keeps coming to me while I sleep. The shameful month. I said mouth. Why is this happening to me? It's souring my mood. I can't even pretend around Anna anymore. Maybe I should write about it in the journal after all. No, screw that. It'd be too embarrassing to write down. Jack, that's so sweet. Huh, what is? So you dream about me. I have dreams about you too, every night. Yeah, but mine are nightmares. Looks like someone's cranky from just having woken up. You better not be so rude to your doctor, though. He's not as nice as I am. He might kick you out if you misbehave. I've seen him do that. That's fine. I might be happier out on the streets. The doctor comes along soon, though. He has good news for me. He says, "It's looking good, Mr. Friday, far better than before. Your blood pressure's fine, and the other things too." That's great news, doctor. My attention is spilt between what he's saying and what I see in his coat pocket. It's glinting. Is it a pen? No, it's not a pen. It's something else. My heart beats faster. Thankfully, I still remember to ask an important question. So when can I leave? Yeah. When are you going to release me? The doctor scratches his head, then counts on his fingers. Wednesday. Next week. Next week? Yes. Wow, thanks, doctor. You're welcome. It's way earlier than I expected. I prepared myself for being here for a few more weeks. Thank you so much. Here. I put out a hand for him to shake. After a second, he takes it. I pull him closer and he stumbles, nearly sprawling across my bed. It's a very sloppy handshake. Sorry, doctor, my bad. He coughs. It's fine. You've really helped me. A lot. All in a day's work. So yes, next week. And then you've got rehab. Rehab, doc? Oh, yes. After you leave here, it's straight to physical rehab facility for you. We don't have an inpatient facility here, but there is a great one on the other side of town. I'm sending you there. I'm not going home? No, of course not. You'll end up hurting yourself or with a limp. Is that what you want? No, that won't do. That won't do at all. He jots something down and some notes. Wednesday, that's in 4 days. The nurses have been exercising you, right? They what? Huh? Exercising me? They haven't? He turns to Anna. What's this about, nurse? Excuse me? You should have been giving him some mild exercise. Well? You never told us to do that, doctor. Can't you tell by yourself? The doctor starts mumbling to himself while making more notes. Christ, I really have to do everything here, don't I? No, that's fine. Not like you're paid to do these things or anything. And how long will I stay there, doctor? He raises his hand as if giving up on me. It's always that with you, isn't it? Look how long you'll stay at the facility is up. Look how long you'll stay at the facility is up, the people there. What? I can't tell you that. But don't hold your breath. I let out a laugh. Man, you're really going to milk me dry, aren't you? I bet you've got to deal with the people over there, doctor. Don't you know I'm poor as hell? He makes a grave face. The thought never crossed my mind. I live only to help people like yourself, Mr. Friday, so I don't appreciate hearing such accusations. I like you to be more careful about what you say. Understood? Understood. Good. And he rushes off, leather shoes creaking. Well then, Anna grabs hold of my right leg, the one that isn't broken. Hey, what do you think you're doing? It's exercise. You remember what the doctor said, don't you? Alright. Well, I suppose that's fine. She brings my knee up to my chest. The joints of my leg pop. It's stiff. I haven't used it in a long time. How is it? Any pain? No. A little sore, but it doesn't hurt. Okay. She brings my leg back down. I'll keep going then if you don't mind. Keep going as you please. She repeats the whole motion ever so gently. If this will help me start walking faster, I'm fine with it. Her hands are on me. When she helps me fold my leg up, her neck is so close I could. How do you feel about what the doctor said? Huh? What did he say? That I'm out of here by next week. I whispered so the other patients can't hear. How's that make you feel? Are you angry? Anna's smile doesn't break. Her fingers press against me more forcefully. I'm not angry, of course. It's nice that you're getting better. Oh yeah? And I'll still visit you at the facility. I'm sure you will. Oh, but what if they're very strict about visiting hours? That'd be a bummer, wouldn't it? For the first time in so long, I feel like I have the upper hand. It's going to my head. And who knows, maybe I'll tell them I don't want any visitors. To focus on your recovery. Yeah, of course. That's good. I want you healthy, darling. She stops exercising me mid-motion. I can't wait. How long do you think I've waited for? I'm a patient girl. Her fingers find their way to my inner leg. I can wait no problem. Because this is done. You'll be mine again. All mine. Forever. I grab her by the wrist, my fingers and nails dig into her skin. Oh, that pleasant music went away real quick. Ouch! You're hurting me. Shut up. How come? What makes you so... I'm never living with you again, you know that. Oh, sweetie, you'll do as I say. Ugh, of course. You still have Grace. Well, yes, that's one reason. But there's one much dearer to my heart. Do you know what that is? I glare back. It's that you love me. I don't. You do. You love me even though you don't know you love me. Deep down, you love me more than anything in the world. Just like I love you. But you spent so long living in these lies that you started believing them yourself. Don't worry, though. I'll help you remember all over again. She finally lets me go. Get plenty of rest. You have a lot ahead of you. She goes away, leaving me into myself and to my broken body. You know, I would have just stayed on her good side. I feel like he lashing out at her probably wasn't the best thing, you know? That night, I dream of how I got to be like this. Finally, are we gonna figure this out? Chapter 7, Not a Pretty Sight. How many chapters are there, man? The evening of the day Grace told me we would kill Anna together, I worried so much that I got a fever. Goodness. I was laying down on bed. Anna put a cold, wet towel over my forehead. I did think you had a big of fever, but you said you were fine when I left. I mumbled something. I might have been trying to tell her to stay away. It was seeing Anna, thinking about what we do to her, that had scared me so much that it made me sick. I was weak. I can't understand what you're saying. Whatever it is, you can tell me later. For now, just rest. The thermometer reading made her frown. If this goes up anymore, I'm taking you to the hospital. I croaked out that I was fine. Oh, sweetie, you will be fine, but only if you do as I say. Try to get some sleep. I'll get you some medicine and a nice cup of ginger root tea. Thanks. I managed to sleep for the next hour, though I'd wake up constant. After that, I took a shower. The water was so cold on my skin it hurt, but Anna had warned me not to set it too hot, so I didn't. I put on a fresh set of clothes and I laid down on the clean sheets Anna had laid out. Within 10 minutes, everything was clammy with sweat again. Anna didn't blame me. She didn't have a bad word to say, didn't even sigh, though I knew she was tired. She was a saint. She was being so kind to me, and I wasn't going to help kill her. There must be, I thought, some other way. I couldn't let this end in violence, I just couldn't. So my fever-numb brain came up with the best plan for it could. I don't know, Jack. Are you sure? Yes, I feel so much better now. I can take a day off, it'll probably be fine. I'll be okay, see? I handed her the thermometer. It was a mercury thermometer, and I had carefully let it reach only a near fever point. I didn't lie when I said I felt better, but I did still have a fever. Well, alright then. Please stay safe and call if there's any problems. Anything at all okay? Okay. She left and I got to work. There was a trace of my past somewhere in the apartment. There had to be. I didn't know where it was or what it would look like, but I hoped that Anna had brought something out with her here. I was going to find it. Hopefully the diary. He'll find the diary. Then I confront Anna with it, and whatever happened after that, I wasn't going to let anyone get killed. I really should have done this before, I thought. It would have saved me a lot of grief. But it was no use thinking about what could have been, so I searched. The diary, please find the diary, for God's sakes. I didn't have to search long. I found what I was looking for in Anna's nightstand in the top drawer. It was the only thing there. Anna had come to trust me so much that she hadn't bothered hiding it, or she wanted me to find it. When I saw it, I didn't think it was the clue I was looking for. It was a picture book. Oh, it's not the diary, dang it. A badly made one, too. Thick pieces of paper stapled together, the drawing smeared on the crayons. I read it on a whim. I was curious. By the last page, I wasn't curious anymore. This wasn't a picture book. It was a confession. To murder or something. The little wolf. Oh, good. We get some illustration. I like it. There once was a little wolf. And a mommy wolf and a daddy wolf. But mommy wolf and daddy wolf didn't love little wolf. I have a feeling. Oh, God. I have a feeling that's me, or it might be the girl. I don't know. Why is that? They didn't love it, and they didn't love each other, and they fought and fought and fought and fought. And then one day, something happened, and the little wolf was all by itself. But the little wolf didn't stay alone for long. No. One day, a family of sheep took it in. Oh, so maybe the wolf is Anna, and here we have our main character, me, the man of the story, Mr. Friday. I don't know. There was a mommy sheep, a daddy sheep, and a little lamb, and a big dog named Buddy. Yep, that's me, all right. They were a happy family, but they didn't like wolves. Daddy sheep said the little sheep to the little wolf, wolves should all be locked away. And he also said, you are lucky to be alive. They did not know that little wolf was a wolf. Interesting. So the little wolf played along, and it went baa like a sheep, and ate grass like a sheep, and for a while it was happy. But it wasn't happy for long. The little wolf was aloof. It was hungry. It needed to hunt. I knew. It knew how to hunt too. It had seen Daddy Wolf hunt. It had seen him do all kinds of things. Like what? The first thing that little wolf hunted was a big dog named Buddy. Mommy sheep and Daddy sheep were really scared. Oh no, they said, there are wolves around, we should be careful. Oh, did she murder the dog? They didn't know that Little Wolf had done. But the little lamb did know. The little lamb didn't like the little wolf. The little wolf was afraid. The little lamb was going to tell Mommy sheep and Daddy sheep everything. And it did tell them. But the sheep didn't believe the little lamb. They didn't believe one word. Why is that? I don't know. Don't ask me. Oh my gosh. And days passed and weeks passed and the little wolf was hungry again. Very hungry. So one night it went to Mommy sheep and Daddy sheep's room. And it ripped them open while they were sleeping. And it got their blood all over them itself. And the little wolf went to the little lamb. Kill the little lamb? The little lamb was awake. The little lamb had heard the noise of his parents being hunted. It saw the blood and it smelled the blood too. The little wolf came closer. And as the little wolf came closer, it saw the little lamb was not a lamb at all. It was a wolf. Just like the little wolf. It had been hiding here with those sheep. Maybe it did not even know that it was a wolf. The little wolf did not kill it. The little wolf could not hunt one of its own. So the little wolf went away. But before it left, the little wolf promised they would meet again. They would be two wolves in a world of sheep. So I did something too? You blotch. I found it hard to stand back up. Oh, you blitch. This is what you wanted me to remember? This psycho had taken everything from me, had almost done so a second time. And for what? I swear. I spoke aloud. I imagined my family there with me. The family she'd taken. I swear what? Not even killing her seemed enough anymore. Or maybe it would be enough, as long as it made it hurt. Interesting. But what did she see in me that made me become a wolf? Where am I? And obviously we're talking metaphorically. I stirred. Stirred? Only slightly awakened, dazed, not knowing if what I'm feeling around me is a dream or delusion or reality. I'm sitting up, but I am not sitting still. There's a rumbling underneath. There is wind in my face. Somehow, through all of this, I sense that it's nighttime. I try to speak. My limp mouth only manages to rasp a rasping breath. Oh, awake already? Tisk kiss, that won't do. Oh, what are you up to? A familiar bee sting of pain pinches the back of my neck. I feel myself sinking. Then I feel nothing. I am gone. No more rumbling. No more wind in my face. No more me. Am I dying? By the time Anna came home, I had been stewing in my hate for hours. My hate for her had become a living thing eating away at me. I'm back. Jack, hello? I tried to say hi back, but I couldn't. If I said anything at all, the hate would come spilling out of me, and it wasn't time yet. Where are you, Jack? Anna sounded worried. This made me happy. I couldn't fake it anymore, and if she saw me, she would know. I ran into the bathroom, slammed the door shut, and locked it. I'll be here, I thought. Until it's time, I'll stay here. If I see her, I'll lose my mind. Anna's footsteps came pattering over to where I was. Sweetie, are you okay? She tried the handle, found it locked. You're still sick? Oh, I knew I shouldn't have gone to work. There was a pause, then she tried again to open the door. Hey, at least say something, you're scaring me. Jack, can you hear me? I'm fine. A sigh of relief. Oh, good. Let me in now, darling. No, I'm staying here for a while. Please open the door, Jack. You don't sound good at all. You sound like you're in pain. I said I'm fine. There came another long moment of silence. Please tell me what's wrong. This time, I didn't answer. I lay down on the cold tile floor. I would stay like this until I felt it was about 6 o'clock. It's not like I had a clock in here with me, but it was better to guess than to go out right now. Jack, go away. She walked away, and I thought it was it. But I heard her coming back a minute later. I'm coming in, Jack. Stand back from the door. The hell are you? Something large and heavy struck the door. Stop it. It struck again, and then once more. The flimsy wooden door was starting to cave in at the handle. Any more and it would splinter. Anna, stop. There was a dull thud as she let out something heavy drop to the floor. Ha ha. Come out then. I hesitated. All right. She grunted as she picked up her tool back up again. No, wait. Stop. I'm coming out. The door handle was smashed so badly, it almost refused to open. Oh, Jack. Anna dropped up what turned out to be a sledgehammer, dropped it next to her purse, which was on the floor. She then jumped on me with open arms. Don't do that to me again. I backed off away from her. Something wrong? I can feel it. Oh, God, those are her eyes again. Oh, my gosh. What happened, Jack? Nothing happened. Is it your... She went to feel my temperature with her hand, but I slapped it away. Don't touch me. My words stunned her for a second. Tush. And we were making such good progress. What went wrong? You know what went wrong. You know damn well. Everything went and has been wrong ever since the beginning. You're not making any sense, Jack. For now, just calm down. It's going to be all right. No, stay away from me. My back touched the wall. I stumbled. Anna bent down as if to tie her shoelaces. I saw her hand go into her purse. Then she left. She was on me before I could react. I thought she had stabbed me with something. Got me then and there. Instead, she wrapped her arms around me and put her lips to mine. I tried to pry her off, but she coiled herself around my body like a snake. I couldn't find purchase. I panicked. Her kissing was violent, hardly kissing at all. More like she was biting my lips off. I tried to put my hands between us and rip her from me, but Anna wouldn't budge. I felt powerless. I couldn't even scream. I tried to, but it was too muffled for anyone to hear. Then, in the moment of luck, I managed to stumble around Anna still on me until she was the one with her back to the wall. I half ran and half fell into the wall. Anna took the brunt of the impact. Owie! Ha 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 ha! That hurt. She was down on her knees now, rubbing the back of her head with her left hand. Go flip yourself off, huh? My lips pulsed with pain and felt raw. I touched them and my hand came back bloody. Gosh darn it, you're real. I realized very late that there had been another flash of pain during our struggle, a feeling like someone had pinched me very strongly on my left shoulder. I looked at the spot and found nothing there. And what was... Anna looked at me and smiled and opened her. Heroin. It took me a few seconds to see what she was holding there. My eyes were having trouble focusing. Oh, a syringe. An empty syringe. Oh, shite. That sure was tricky. What did you drug me with? She waved the question away like it was no concern of mine. Something to help you go into a nice long sleep. Isn't that nice? Grab the sledgehammer and slam it into her face. Then we can begin your re-education. Oh, flip with me. I took a step towards her. My legs felt heavy. Was it just me, or was it getting hard to move? I'll never go through that again. You hear? I grabbed at her, but my hand stuck to the wall instead. Almost a second after, Anna had moved out of the way. Easy now. She put a hand on my shoulder. Just what are you trying to do? F off. I twisted around to get at her, but it was like moving underwater. Oh, please don't do this, Jack. You're making it too much fun to tease you. I won't be able to hold back. I stumbled down and could barely catch myself before my head hit the floor. My eyes wandered up to the ceiling. My limbs were lead. I felt I could not move. There you go. Help! I was a fly. Help. Trapped in the spider's web. Honestly, what are you doing? Help. With no way out? Stop that. Help! The neighbors will think we're weird. I went to shout again, but something caught my throat, and instead I nearly coughed my lungs out on the floor. Are you all tuckered out now, sweetie? Goodness, you really had some fight in you. You were pretty scary. Next time I'll definitely... what's that? I heard it then, too. Front door rattled, and someone banged on it twice. Ah. Anna laughed. I think I know who it is. And it dawned on me, too. I tried to shout again, but I was still coughing. Anna went to the front door on tiptoes and checked the peephole. She had to put a hand over her mouth to stop herself from giggling. To me, she mouthed the words, "Guess who?" I knew who. She was here already, and I'd failed her. Anna waited until the banging started again. In a single fluid motion, she unlocked the door, opened it, and stood back. Ah! We're saving right here. Alright, return. Ah! Grace stumbled in, her toothpick of a knife in hand. Jack! What? Anna was a blur. She elbowed Grace in the stomach, then jumped back as if expecting Grace to slash at her. Grace did nothing of the sort. Her knife slipped from her hand. She fell right down after it. Huh. That's it? Really? After closing and locking the door again, Anna stepped closer, fearless now. She kicked Grace in the ribs. Gah! You invade someone's home and this is all you can do? Someone's precious home? Please stop. I'm sorry. Anna sighed. You're hopeless. As she went to her purse and rummaged through it. I knew you had your hand in this. You're the only one who can't corrupt my Jack this way. Well, no more. Oh God. Anna brought back another syringe, this one still filled with a clear liquid. This is a Jack dose. Try not to die, okay? Stop that! I managed to stand back up. I wasn't gonna let this freak hurt Grace. Leave her alone. Christ's sakes, don't do that. Do what? I looked at her again. I had already been done. This syringe was empty. It's been too slow. Sit down and be a good patient boy again, while I decide what to do with this girl. Anna wandered off in another room and shouted from here. Do we have any rope, Jack? I'm sure I brought some. I rushed to where Grace was on the floor. She wasn't squirming in pain anymore. Instead, she was lying down incredibly still. For a second, I thought she was dead and my heart sank. But she was still alive. She was breathing quick, shallow breaths. Her eyes were closed but fluttering. Shite. I needed to get her to a doctor. I looked up to the entrance. And by some miracle, Anna had left the key at the door. What about duct tape, Jack? Hey, Jack! I managed to turn the key in the lock, even in the state I was in. I turned back to Grace. Though she probably couldn't hear me, I had to tell her something. Grace, I'll go get help. I'll be back soon. I couldn't carry her out. I was on the verge of collapsing on my own. The best I could do was get someone down on the street to help me. I turned the handle using both hands. The door wouldn't open. What the? Oh no. The door was bolted shut. Anna must have added the bolt lock on her own. Mine and Grace's apartment didn't have one. I tried to unlock it, but my fingers wouldn't move like I wanted them to. I tried and tried again. At my best, I managed to get my nails caught on the bolt, almost ripping them off. I nearly cried in frustration. Damn it, damn it, damn it! I feel much anger at this, by the way. On the verge of giving up and letting go, I looked around on the small apartment and found my means of escape. Ugh, I'll either have to use my really nice cuffs on her or go to the... Jack? Where are... Oh, Schlight. Anna had seen me hanging out the window legs first. She ran over to me and I slid further back. Jack, you'll fall. Yeah. It was a miracle I managed to slide back the curtains and open the window with my useless hands. Stay away from me. I was holding on the windowsill with the open palms and I was slipping. No, you'll hurt yourself. Take my hand. I glanced at the street below. When I'd gone to climb out, it didn't look like much of a drop. This was only the second floor, after all. Now I wasn't so sure. There was so much empty space between me and the hard concrete. Take my hand, Jack. If I landed well, though. Oh, well, I'd be fine. Probably. What are you waiting for? Anna grabbed my wrist. Bye. I would have pulled her down with me or tried to. My hands let go. I was not connected to anything. I floated. Gah! The impact knocked the wind right out of me. There wasn't much pain, but I knew I landed badly. I looked down at my body. My leg was a shape no leg should be. Man, I knew something like this was going to happen. I come back to consciousness, gasping for air. I look at my leg. There's a blanket over it. I push the blanket aside. My leg is there in a cast. It's a ramrod straight. The sight calms me. Only then do I realize that I'm not in my hospital bed. Chapter 8 all together now. I am in a wheelchair in some abandoned place. It's cold. Good morning, sleepyhead. Anna is there with a large sack of who knows what at her feet. I wait until my breath is back before speaking. Of course you're here. Has there ever been a bad moment in my life without you? She says nothing, only smiles. I look around. So you kidnapped me. The hospital will find you. No. I didn't kidnap you, dear. You were discharged. I did all the paperwork and everything. You got out a little early. I'm sure that makes you glad. But you were sleeping, so I had to sign in for you as well. The doctor didn't much mind, though. He even let me cancel your rehab facility stay. Gosh darn it, that asshole of a doctor. So nobody is looking for me. This is it. She has me. Where she wants me. She's won. Or at least that's what I want her to think. I slip my thumb under the cast and smile. It's still there, right where I put it. Why did you bring me here, Anna? And where is he? Oh, you mean you don't recognize it? Take a look outside. I look outside the busted windows. We are fairly high up. On the ground below us is a sea of tall grass. In the middle of the grass is a square of dark concrete. This is where you showed your love to me by burning everything that reminded you of that girl. Tell me where she is now. Oh, I was surprised how nonchalant you were about this. Anna kicks the bag at her feet and it whines. Oh God, it isn't a bag, it's Grace, bound and gagged. Untie her, damn it. Can't you see she's hurt? She's not hurt. She's fine, see? Anna removes the rag she stuffed in Grace's mouth. I gave her water and kept her fed and everything. Well, most of the time. But I tell you what, she used to be a real handful. Grace only stares blankly. Let Grace go, you monster. Take those cuffs off. Grace's arms are cuffed behind her back. Her legs are cuffed together, too. She's mumbling something now. Let her go yourself. I'll give you the key. Anna dangles the key in my face. It's never that easy with you. What do you want? Are you serious? Are you actually serious? You're asking me what I want, Jack? I want the same gosh darn thing I've been telling you this time. I want you to remember us. Well, I remember. You do? Let's save. Go on. Yes. You do? My feelings come pouring out of me. I've been bottling up for them for so long. Yes, I do. You killed my family, my father, my mother, and even my flippin' dog. There. Are you happy? You sick freak. I saw your little picture book, and that's how you have fun, is it? Reminiscing. Is that why you want me to remember too, huh? So you can see me scream and beg for my life? Well, flip you, I'm not begging for anything. I take out the scalpel I stole from the doctor and hid under my cast. If you come any closer, I'll gut you, I swear. Now let Grace go. This is only between you and me. She had nothing to do with it. Don't ruin more people's lives than you already have. Jack. Well, I am having fun telling this lady off, but I feel like you did it at the wrong time. I'm not asking twice, do it. Oh, Jack. Anna heaves a resigned sigh. You really know how to disappoint a girl. When you said, darn it. I should have known, but for a second. What the hell are you talking about? Jack, you... Fine. I'm done trying to do this, even though it would have been so romantic. What are you? I feel something bad coming. She reaches into her purse, takes out something small, and she lets it fall to the ground. It's my journal. My hands are shivering. I don't understand. Jack, what? You got it all wrong, even after seeing the picture book. I didn't kill your family. You killed mine. What? Ooh. This is interesting. Is this another one of her games, though? Her words are the ones I hadn't considered. I hadn't dared consider them. But now that they've been said, I know that they are true. And that truth hits me like a bullet between the eyes. That the dam I've had in my brain for 15 years breaks and spills over. Memories come gushing out. Oh, this is not what I was expecting. This is great. Wow. Okay, not a lot of gameplay, yeah, but I'm loving this. This is not what I expected at all, which is pretty awesome. I love when the game does that. So, where am I? I'm somewhere dark and cramped. A hidey hole. I'm hiding. I'm back there. I don't think I ever really left. Where are you, Jack? Stop running away. No. No. Please don't let him find me. Please. Please, 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 please. There you are. Pain. So much pain it makes me vomit. I'm not used to it yet. I'll never be used to it. I don't think anyone could live with this pain. I can't. Mom, help me. Cold eyes. Like she is looking at dirt. It's always like this. Day in, day out. It'll never stop. What did they do? But one day it does stop. There is silence. Nothing but silence. A quiet so bottomless, it lets nothing exist. Especially not me. It isn't bad. There is no pain. But things start moving again. I had no say in the matter. I'm being swept along. It's all right now, Jack. You're safe with us. A pair of warm strangers. I can't even imagine how tough it was for you. You can call me Mom if you want, but you don't have to. Mom? Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Jack. We love you. Ooh, they pretend to be nice. They pretend to like me. They give me food to eat and give me books to read and all sorts of other things, trying to make me like them. They're very clever, but I'm more clever than they are. What? Somebody kills their dog. I like the dog. They must have killed the dog. It's what they'll do to me too. I know what they are like, what they're all like. I don't want to die. I got used to living again. So one night I take a knife. I visit the girl they're keeping with their blood still on me. I did it. Did what? What was that noise? I thought it would be obvious with all the blood. I say it anyway. They're dead. Dead? The girl's eyes open wide. Her grip on the pillow tightens. Who is Mom and Dad? I thought she'd be happy, but she starts crying. They're not happy tears, they're sad tears. Scared tears, too. She's holding a pillow between us like she wants it to protect her. She's afraid of me. Why? You're free now. They won't hurt you. She cries harder. It's so piercing in my ears. I don't understand. I did a good thing. I'll see you later. The crying is so loud I have to go outside. It's cold. Steam rises in the warm blood. I did a good thing. Didn't I? I did. But there's doubt now. I think of their eyes when they woke up with their necks opened up. They weren't angry. I didn't know what they were. Now I think they were sad. I'm confused. So confused. I've never been this confused. I drop the knife. Sobs come out of me even though I don't want to cry. It's all too much. The whole world has come crashing down on me. I can't handle it. I'll break. I hear a voice then. It's coming from inside me. It's my own voice. It's whispering. It says, "This did not happen to you." It didn't happen at all to anyone. It was all a dream. And you'll forget about it in the morning. So I lay down and I sleep. And by morning I've forgotten. This all comes back to me in a single flash of understanding. I sit there for a minute, barely breathing as the weight of it passes over me. When I finally look around again, I realize my jaw hurts. I've been clenching it. Do you? Yes, I remember now. Anna still looks suspicious of me. Can you prove it? You used to have short hair, Anna. I teased you about it. It said you look like a boy. Anna takes a few steps towards me. She collapses with her head in my lap. You're back. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could die. Why did she fall in love with the person who killed her parents? Did her parents do something to her? Like, what? Okay, so, oh, wow. Wow. I just don't understand all of it, I guess. No, I mean, I understand the gist of it. I understand the layout. But I don't understand how she could fall in love with her parents' murderer. It makes no sense. I'm so happy I could die. They're there. I run my fingers through her hair. I can't help but pity her. Anna starts talking, but her sobs make it hard for her to speak. I knew if I waited, you'd come back to me. That was really cruel. You know what you did? You showed me everything, and then went away. I offer her the end of my blanket. She blows her nose on it and takes a few deep breaths to calm herself. Thanks. You taught me everything you know, Jack. I can't ever thank you enough for that. At first I was scared and I hated you. I was really stupid, huh? But the more I thought about you, and I thought about you a lot, the more the truth became so obvious. You show me what the world is really like. There are sheep and there are wolves. And you are a wolf. And I am too, right? That's what you saw in me back then, right? That's why you spared me. And that's why I loved you. Because we were made for each other. Okay. The only reason he spared her is because he didn't see her as he saw her as a victim, basically. He had such a negative view of parents. Even when the parents that he got offered him a loving home, he still viewed their actions as so negative, and he thought that they were gonna strike at any moment. So he lashed out and killed the parents, and he thought that she was a victim of her parents, basically. And that's what I'm putting it on. And that's why I love you, because, and then the dissociative identity disorder thing might have been a thing, because he blocked it all out, and he became a different person still. And when somebody remembers something like that, that's when your personalities kind of merge together. So I'm thinking that that he's either the person who killed the parents, or his personalities have merged together, and that if he has identity disorder, then dissociative identity disorder, then that's what I feel has happened. If that was the concept, I'm not sure if that was a concept, but that is what I'm drawing from this. And that's why I love you, because we were made for each other. You love me? I do. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And you love me too. I see. Anna kisses me on the cheek before picking the scalpel up from the ground. I dropped it at some point. She places it gently in my lap and wheels me over to Grace. Grace is lying on her side. Her eyes are focused now. They're looking at me. But I can't help but feel she's not seeing me. I'm close enough to hear the words she's hissing. Ill her. Kill her. Kill her. Please. There's a whistling quality to her voice. I bend down and pull her lips back. She's missing some teeth. I turn to Anna. Well, that's, how many? Just 4. No more than that. and I didn't enjoy it or anything. She just really wouldn't shut up until I did that. Anna's eyes dart sideways. I follow them, and I see a pair of pliers on the ground alongside a towel, and a ball of what might be rubbing alcohol. Are you mad? I don't answer. How do I feel? You know, I didn't kill Buddy. What? You didn't? No. Then who did? I shrug. It could have been anybody. Anne thinks it over, but eventually also shrugs. She probably did it. Who knows? She might have done it. She might have done it, and then once her parents were killed, she blamed it on him. Oh, it doesn't matter, really. I guess it doesn't. Oh, here's my choice. Here's the choices. Here we go. This is the end, y'all. This is what we came here for, you know? Hey. So, Jack does not kill Grace. Keys. Give me the keys, Anna. Are you sure? Yes. Anna looks at me very carefully. In the end, she hands me the keys to Kate's cuffs. I bend over into the side so I can unlock them. It's very awkward at first, but I soon get the hang of it and Grace is free. She's lying on the ground. I think she's asleep. I touch one of her wrists where the cuffs have dug into her skin. She breathes in sharply. She doesn't wake up. Her lips are cracked. She is very pale. Why did you do that? Why do you think? I asked you first. I placed my blanket under Grace's head so it isn't touching the hard concrete. Is it a part of your plan? I wheel myself around to face Anna. My arms are really tired. I'm weak. Jack, the scalpel is still in my lap. My plan, huh? My master plan? Oh. Here we go. We gotta save this too. I wonder if we have the option to kill both also. That could be a thing. So, let's load. Let's go up to this one, you know. Jack, I've been waiting to do this the whole entire time, okay? I know what happened switched around, but she still did a bunch of things I didn't like, so I've been waiting for this. Yes, I guess this is a part of it. Though my arms are heavy, I managed one quick swing. Ugh! Huh? It's a good swing, too. Anna doesn't even have time to bring her hands up to her throat. The drop in blood pressure drives her to the floor. She stares at me for a while, mouthing the words I can't understand. Less than a minute later, she stops. She's gone. Phew! I placed the scalpel. Phew! That was a hard day's work. I place the scalpel in her hand and fold her fingers around it. Fingers crossed. Behind me, I hear Grace stirring from her sleep. I get to her so fast I nearly run her over. Grace, are you awake? Grace, are you awake? Can you hear me? Yo, her eyes flutter open. She sees me and smiles. Inspector, so you're saying she did it to herself. Why? Why? I don't know why. Maybe she saw no way out. I say the first thing I can think of. I'm too tired for anything else. Yeah, you sure had her cornered, eh? The inspector taps on my wheelchair with his foot. He sees me as harmless. Or I hope he does. I hope he'll let me go soon. He doesn't. Come on, Friday. This can't be it. Give me the whole story. I repeat what I said. Anna killed herself. I don't know why. She must have lost her mind. The inspector doesn't look happy. He's been questioning me for hours, and now he's about to start over again, ask me everything once more. I can tell he's going to do it. He's done it so many times. But a knock on the door interrupts him. Someone's calling him out. Don't go running off now. He laughs as he walks off. A minute later, there's a crashing sound like someone's thrown a chair. Within an hour, they let me leave. I'm visiting Grace in the hospital. She's being treated for fatigue and dehydration. Hey, you'll be out soon, right? What do you want to do when you get out of here? What's the first thing? She makes me a happy sound. Oh, I thought about it a lot, but I don't know. I'd like to do anything, as long as it's with you, Jack. I squeeze her hand. I want us to go for a long walk somewhere. Grace looks down at my leg. Yeah, I know. But I'll be walking again in no time. You'll see. I can't wait. Going on a walk would be perfect. A long walk somewhere far away. Even when she smiles, she doesn't show much teeth. She must be self-conscious about how she looks with 4 of them gone. I don't remember all that well, but I think at least one was a front tooth. Poor girl. Hey, Jack. Hey. I know what you did, you know. What? I saw everything. You saw what? She brings a finger to one side of her neck and slides it across the other side. I saw that. The meaning is clear, and thank you. I hoped for so long you'd come to save me, and then there you were. You were so brave. It was amazing. I could never have done that. That's it. That's it. What were you worried I'd tell someone? Jeez, you should know I wouldn't do that. It was my idea to kill her in the first place, remember? I love you too much to tell on you, anyway. I told them Anna killed herself. That's why you put the knife in her hand, isn't it? That was very clever of you. And now she's gone and there's nothing in our way anymore. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Hey, Jack. I did think of something to do when I was out after all. Okay, I don't know how he got away from the detective. The chair crashing, I don't know what that was about, honestly. Sorry, I brought that up right now, but that's been on my mind. Like, what the heck happened? I did think of something I want to do after I'm out. What's that? I'll hold you close, and I'll never let go of you ever again. And she's got the most innocent smile I've ever seen. I see. Well, I guess this is fine too. I smile. You like the sound of that, don't you? Yeah, I was just thinking. Yeah. Things are going so incredibly well. It's like the whole world is bending over backwards for us. Even though what, Jack? No, it's nothing. We have every right to be happy, don't we? We do. We deserve this. The most out of anyone in the world. Yeah, we do. We talk and smile and laugh together. 2 people on their way to happily ever after. Alright. Is that the end? Is there an epilogue? Oh! Alright, now we're gonna get into some more juicy stuff. So, Jack, this is gonna hurt my heart, actually. Let me actually go to the saves again and load one of these saves. Cause we're gonna do Jack doesn't kill Anna and see what happens. I toss the scalpel out of one of the glassless windows. It makes no sound as it hits the ground. There is no plan. There has never been one. Anna stares. Go call for help. We need to get Grace to a hospital. Who are you? Hello, my name is Jack. It's nice to meet you. No, you're not. How come you remember everything and you're still... I'm sorry, Anna. I caused you so much harm. More than I can ever repay, ever. No, you never. I killed your parents. Who cares about that? They were sheep. They were people. We're people too. There's only people. Shut up. It's true. No, you're wrong. I'm so sorry. Anna takes out a knife and holds it to my throat. Is it Grace's knife? The one that she wanted to kill Anna with? I'm not sure, it could be. Either way, she has it pressed against my jugular. Stop playing tricks with me, please. I can't take it. Don't do this, Anna. If she kills me, her fortune is done for. Her future is done for. I can't let that happen. This is my fault. Put the knife down. Or what? You'll do what? I won't do anything. I'd never hurt you. I want you to be happy. Then Anna forces my finger around the knife's handle. Take this and... Wiping her eyes, she turns my wheelchair until I'm facing Grace. Do it! I'll be happy then. Kill her. I can't. Why not? I'm not who you think I am. The man she thought I was doesn't exist. He never did. What I did when we were kids was a mistake. No, it was a mistake. It wasn't. You were my hero. Right? She's struggling. She might accept the truth, or maybe she won't. It can't be easy realizing that there's no meaning behind the most important thing that's ever happened to you. I can't stand watching her. I squeeze my eyes shut. A part of me wishes Anna will reject the truth, because she won't blame me. The guilt I have right now is already so strong it could crush me. If she starts blaming me for what happened, I don't know what I'd do. But I also see how selfish this is. I should feel guilty. I am guilty. I've gone all these years without even knowing about the horrible things I've done. It's a crime in itself. I deserve every bad thing that comes my way. I should be shot. I should be hanged. Worse things, too. And I don't have the right to complain. I realize I'm still holding the knife. What if There's a hand on my shoulder. I don't want to look. I look. What's going on? What's going on? Where am I? A cold breeze wakes me up. Thank God, something woke me up. I hate being stuck in the past. You're finally awake, Jack. Do you have a nice dream? Should I tell her? I don't remember. I was about to wake you up myself. You can't ask us to come out here and then spend all day snoozing. It's not fair. I laugh. Sorry. I'll make it up to you next time, alright? Well, okay then. If you say so. Wait, what is this? Hold on a second. I keep reading, but I am in shock, kind of. Was I dreaming this whole time? What's this pinkish hue coming over my screen? Grace flashes me a smile. She's got all her teeth again. She used to have an outline of the wound. She used to have an outline of a wound on her neck, but that's gone now too. Not a trace of it. You could say that about all three of us. Not a trace of anything. If someone came walking by, they might think we had no worries or regrets or anything bad in our lives at all. The girls are up on their feet. I try to get up too, but I'm having trouble. Need some help? Please. Anna takes my right hand, Grace scrambles to take my left. They pull me up together. We start slowly walking back. I really have slept a long time. The sun is much farther in the sky than it was. It's casting long shadows. There are people watching us from afar. When are we going to do this event? I don't know. When can we? Promise it won't take too long. Yeah, I promise. This seems to satisfy her. What is this? I take my deep breath, my lungs fill with fresh air. I love it here, it's so peaceful. There's nothing around for miles. Well, almost nothing. There is that one building. It looks like a mansion. You wouldn't think of anything else. It's great out here, isn't it? It's pretty nice. Yeah, it isn't home, but I really like it here. And I've met so many new people. You know, if there's one thing I managed to learn here, it's that You need as many friends as you can get in life. A whole bunch of people to love. It makes everything so much easier to bear. And you might get hurt, sure, but that's how life is. I guess to most people this is extremely obvious, but it took me a long time to figure out. At one point, I even thought I could make it through life alone. And maybe, I could have made it alone, but I didn't have to. Grace showed me this. Grace taught me how the sweeter life was when you had someone to share it with. But even after learning that, I was still cold and rude to people. I was cold and rude to people I worked with and to the other patients in the hospital. I was like that with anyone other than Grace. That was no way to live life. It was Anna who, in her own way, taught me that I had to change. One person to share life with is not nearly enough. It's like building a house with only a single thin wall. A house with only one wall, that's a metaphor I've heard before. I've used. I think it's a good one. If there's only one relationship in your life that really matters, and something happens to that relationship, your whole life can just crumble like that. If I had known this from the start, things could have gone a lot better. But I didn't know it, so that's that. There's no use beating myself over it, not over that. I should be grateful instead. I don't think I ever thanked you enough. Thank us for what? For helping me sort out my mess of a life. That's a strange way to describe what I did. No, for real, I mean it. Thank you. What's with that all of a sudden? I just felt like saying it. We take a little break so I can stretch my leg. I massage my knee, it's starting to hurt. So all this stuff has already happened, yet they're all chilling out here, being all friendly with each other? Seems legit, okay? Grace and Anna are next to each other like nothing's happened. I met someone new the other day, by the way. In all honesty, I'm bad at meeting new people and making friends. But I damn well try. I met the woman named Annie. Annie? Anna? Anne? Funny, right? I have to introduce you to her. I think you'd really get along. A woman? Hey, don't get jealous now. I'm not. There's no reason for you to be jealous of anyone, Grace. Or you, Anna. You're the most important people to me in the world. That's true, and the girls know it's true. They mean the world to me. I care about them, and they care about me, and that's what truly matters. Jack, did you happen to be dreaming about what happened before? Ah, how do you know these things? Just a guess. It looked like you were having a nightmare. Does it still bother you? Of course it still bothers me. Everything that happened was my fault, after all. Again with that. Jack, do you think your new friends would want to see you blame yourself? Do you think we want that, to see you in pain? You should let it go already. No, I can't do that. Someone's gotta take the blame. I will not allow a crime that horrible go unpunished. I can't let myself go blameless. So if no one finds me guilty, I will find myself guilty. The world needs to be fair. Then I'm to blame as well. I did some disgusting things. Me too. If things had gone how I wanted, I would have done something really bad. We shouldn't be forgiven either. No, that's different. What I did was much worse. For God's sakes, you two, I killed people who were doing their best to help me. Your parents, and if I don't feel guilty for that, what should I feel guilty for? I did something unforgivable. I deserve much worse than feeling guilty. Grace and Al look at each other worried. Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything stupid. If I thought there was no point in going on, if I thought we were beyond saving, I would have ended it all in that empty building. You don't mean that. The pain in my knee has spread upwards, my thigh is cramping. I sit down in the grass. Your leg hurts. Yeah. Maybe that means it will rain soon. Yeah, maybe that's it. Can I help? It's fine, it'll pass. You shouldn't be so selfish, Jack. Selfish? What, about my leg? You know I'm not talking about that. You said you can't forgive yourself for what you did, but you're only thinking of yourself. I know. She's right. You're not thinking about how people around you feel. I know it, but I just can't. You two, do you not feel bad? Do you not feel bad what you did or tried to do? Their eyes met again. Of course we feel bad, yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, there's still plenty of bad feelings between us. How could there not be? But we both know what we need to do. We need to move on. Not to forget what happened, but we need to accept it and keep on living. We haven't managed that yet, but we're still trying. So please try with us. Can I do that? Can I make myself throw away this awful weight? I'll try. Okay? I can't say I'll do it, but I promise I will try. Thank you. That's all we want to hear. Now help me get up, will you? So all this stuff happened and they're like maybe at a mental institution chilling? You know, we were just talking about something, Anna and me, while you were asleep. We were saying how to someone just walking by, we look like totally carefree. No kidding. I must have heard you in my sleep. I was thinking the same thing. It's true. We managed to make it out of the madness without any real scars to show for it. I mean, there's your leg, but don't worry, it'll heal too. So, if you go by that, there's no reason why our spirits wouldn't heal either. Yeah, that's what we were saying. Don't you think so too? And don't you think it would be nice? Yeah, I see what you mean. It would be nice. It's not the most exciting thing to look forward to, but it really would be nice. You know what? Screw excitement. I had enough of that. Give me a boring life. Anna laughs. I feel the same way. I'm so much more at peace now without all that excitement. Yeah, I get it too. Let's go then. I take the girls by their hands. Huh? Where are we going? What do you mean? We've got boring, happy lives to look forward to. I take a few grand steps forward. My legs cramp up and it sends me tumbling to the ground. Jack! Are you alright? Are you hurt? Laughter spills out of me. I'm not hurt at all, but I had such a dumb fall that I couldn't help but laugh. Oh man. The girls see I'm okay and they laugh a little too. Seeing them happy warms my heart. And at that moment, I've made my decision. I told them I would try to stop blaming myself, but I didn't truly mean it. I mostly said it because they wanted me to say it. But now, I'm sure, I'll do anything to make them happy. Wow, that's beautiful. To make them happy, I'll stop myself from being miserable if I can. No, I know I can do it. I'll do it for them. I'll shake off this weight, and I'll be happy. I think I've stumbled upon something incredible. I found myself a life worth living. Well, I'm glad we all got... Wow, that was like the happiest ending. Like the best ending you could possibly get from this whole entire thing. And we got it. All you have to do is choose not to kill the person that you love and the person that's been tormenting you throughout this whole entire process. That's all you had to freaking do, man. And that's a pretty beautiful story. That's a pretty beautiful conclusion to come to, having this being the best ending. And there's a lot of life lessons in the story at the end if you get the good ending. I rather liked it. So, with that being said, it's time to get the god-awful endings. The endings that I dread to get. The endings that I don't know. This is gonna hurt a lot. This is really gonna hurt. So, I'm gonna see if I can kill both of them. I'm gonna see it, and I'm just gonna kill Grace for this one. I plant the knife. Grace next blossoms red. It's the third time I've seen this strange sort of fountain. I forgot how pretty it was, but the smell is still awful. Anna crouches down next to me again. You did well. Your shoes are wet. It doesn't matter. Now that you come back to me, nothing else matters. I love you. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Let's save right here. Yes. Override this data right now. Alright. I don't know why I do 2 saves. I just feel better with 2 saves. So here we go. We're not going to kill Anna this time. I love you too. So we decide to love. Jack! What is it? I'm tired. Hang in there. You're almost done. Anna's shoveling dirt on the spot on the ground. Help me! I would if I could. When she's done, I hand her a towel so she can wipe the sweat off her face. Great work. Thanks. But don't you think it's a little obvious? The mound of dirt is the only spot that's not overgrown with grass or weeds. It's obvious, but it doesn't matter. No one ever comes here. I see. Anna is wheeling me away. She's humming as she walks. We're on our way home. It's good to be back. I'm sorry it took so long. That's okay. Anna brings her head down next to mine. How long you took doesn't matter. You're here now, my love. She's cute. I want to tease her. Hey, you're taking me to rehab place, right? Aren't you? No way. I'm never letting you out of my sight again. What if I want to meet some cute girls there? If you do that, I'll bury them too. I was expecting nothing less. But keep in mind, I'm not going to let you baby me like you did that one whole month. What the hell was that about? Sorry, Jack. I couldn't help myself. You were so helpless and cute. Yeah, I sort of get it. Don't think I'm helpless now, though. Of course you're not. Just wait until I can walk again, then you'll see. You'll all see. You'll help me walk again, right? Of course. I learned all about that. I've been very busy, you know. I know, very busy. You've been busy all these years, haven't you? Yes. I tried to make myself into a perfect girl for you. Did I do well? You did well. I'm proud of you. Anna beams. You must be disappointed, though. All you get is me. That's not true. You're perfect the way you are. You can't not be perfect. That's what you showed me that night. You were like an angel of death. You were just... Anna sighs with pleasure. She's not looking at me. Her eyes are closed. Hurry up, Anna. It's cold out here. Yes. Don't worry. We'll be home in no time. I can't wait. Anna pushes my wheelchair forward. We're going into the life I chose for us. 2 wolves in the world of sheep. I expect nothing more, nothing less, you know. Alright, let's go back to our saves. And go to this moment. No. Load. Now we're gonna kill her. Jack kills Anna. and see what happens. We're just gonna be stuck there in a wheelchair, to be honest. We're probably gonna degrade along with them. And it does nothing good for me. Oh well. I'll have nobody in life, that's fine. Anna looks down at her own bleeding throat. She's surprised, but not too surprised. Whoops! My hand slipped. She opens her mouth to speak, but red comes out. Shh, it's alright. Let it happen. I become a real asshole. Anna reaches out to, strangle me, to caress me. Her hands fall short. She grips the edge of my wheelchair instead, and when she falls back, she takes me with her. Oh. I knew it! I'm gonna degrade here. I'm lying on my back. My left leg, still in its cast, points up at the ceiling. Probably gonna go to jail. Damn. I had a feeling it would end this way, but that's okay. I made the whole world a better place. I glanced at Grace and Anna. They're still twitching, but their eyes are like glass. I'll see you later. My world goes red, then black, then nothing. Oh, yeah, I killed myself too. Great ending. Great ending. Great ending. Great ending. Alright, everyone, that was Kill or Love. Absolutely interesting game. I had to throw a few theories out there. Probably not all of them were true. Probably most of them were just theories. The twist ending had me I was like, what? And I did enjoy, like, the best ending that you could possibly get, where you don't kill any of them. I did enjoy that. I think I got all the endings. If I didn't, if there's, like, a secret ending or something, I don't know. I don't have the energy right now. I've been playing this game for about an hour and 22 minutes. Probably gonna cut some stuff. Final thoughts on the game. Still don't know what happened when I was at the detective's place when I killed Anna and left Grace to, be free. I liked the game, or the novel, and everything else I've already said so far still holds up, so yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like this. If you have any other suggestions for games for me to play, just leave them in the comments below. I read all the comments, and I'll see what I can do. Thank you so much. See you later.